Hello everybody and welcome to another general vlog video. Today we're going to be finishing up on the doors. So as you can see, the one that we were working on in the last door video, I'm trying to kick things out of my way here. I am seriously out of room down here in the bottom of this. Trying to store things for upstairs. Hey, I'm out of room. So here's what I've got. I've cut the door down. I had to cut it 3 inch and 1/8 off of it, and I cut it off the top so the doorknob hole would still be in the same height. So the backbone worked out okay that we did. The one little issue down there, the board kind of creeled in. I don't know how because I had it clamped, but it's still working. I've already got the hinges on. So basically all we're going to do is give this here about an hour to set up. It's been set up for about almost an hour now. And we'll give it an hour or two to dry. Meanwhile, I've got to go get some more wood glue because we still have the whole door behind you to go. This is just kind of a rough finish. I did, as you can see, I've got my piece of laminate flooring down there. I did lay a piece of laminate flooring down and account for that. Then add about another 1/16 of an inch for underlayment, whatever I end up doing. So I've got all that figured out. So the next thing I think I'm going to do is install a doorknob on this thing just temporarily. And I think that's it. So let's get to that. And I think I'm just going to use this nice nude looking one here. I think it'll work on this one. Let's walk over here and see. See, like I cannot get around. I actually have to physically move everything right now to be able to get around, and my door is going to get unbalanced and fall. It's really getting to be extremely aggravating in here right now to try to work. But I'm managing it. All right, let's see. Where I am at now is going to be the inside of the door. So really I need to flip this thing up on its end, which I really can't do until I take all this apparatus off anyways. So let's see if I can get back around here. Yeah, I've just got, things are way too much cluttered in here, especially if you can see I've got my coat on. I'm not able to run heat right now because I have a salamander heater down there which blows forcefully, forced air, and I can't light it because the table saw is there. There's sawdust on the floor and it's just not safe to light. So I'm just working in the cold a little bit. Matter of fact, you guys can probably block that light out. You guys can probably see my breath. But that's okay. I'm not complaining not one bit about that. I'm complaining about everything else, right? So anyways, I do have some good news. If you guys heard on the last time that we were together and working on a video, working on this door, cutting this side for the backbone and what have you, I went out to my garage to get a piece of wood to make the backbone out of. It's what I call it's the backbone. And I found out my son's four-wheeler had been stolen. Cool Colton's four-wheeler had been stolen. Well, we found out it was probably Christmas Eve that it was stolen. We didn't know it because we weren't over here riding. And they found it. I got a call day before yesterday. And it said, hey, this is the sheriff's department, blah, 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 blah. We found the four-wheeler. And they sent me to a wrong address, and I went there, and it's a lakefront, and I'm like, no. They told me it was on a field, and the guy's got it in his pole barn, and this doesn't feel... Anyways, I called back, and they gave me another address, and I went there. And sure enough, the guy had seen it. Well, somebody else had seen it that morning, Christmas Eve morning, at like 5 o'clock in the morning. They were walking to their deer stand. And they seen it out there. And just so happens to be that the guy that owns the farm has one almost identical to it. And the guy there thought it was his. Thought it was his buddy's. Anyways, And they called the sheriff's department, reported it, and we were able to go out and get it. Was it muddy? Yes. Really bad muddy. But we got it nonetheless. So, yeah, they kept the key out of it. They did steal some other stuff. They stole a whole box of ammo. Huge box of ammo. They stole a battery, which I did get back. I don't even know what else they've stole. And I'll get into that eventually when we're actually working on the four-wheelers. I've got to order a new lock set and ignition switch, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I just wanted to keep you updated. We got it back, so good deal. We'll talk more about that in a video about the four-wheelers. So I'm going to run to the store and get some more glue. I don't think I have enough. I might have. I'm going to pick up some more glue anyways, because I'm always needing wood glue. So I'm going to pick up some more wood glue and a few other things that I need and go to another store. About 20 minutes, and by then this will have set up long enough that I can take this off. We can get this door temporarily mounted, and like I said, it's only going to be a temporary mount because all this has to come back up. I've got to finish the texturing of the walls, but this gets them in and out of my way, and that's what my goal is right now, is to get these in and out of my way. So let me go get that stuff, and I'll be back, and I'll bring you back when we get a little something else done. Don't go anywhere. All right. So there's that door. Looking good. Now, I don't have the hinges mounted just yet. The hinges are on the door. They're just not on the wall because I want to know for a fact how high up I want to go. As you can see, I've still got a little bit of a gap up here. Well, I want somewhat of a gap up here for opening and closing, but I want to take about most of that gap away. So I'm going to bring over a piece of underlayment that I'll put down on the floor first. And then I'll put that. Then I'll put a shim in and give me a little bit of clearance on the bottom. And that'll close up that gap at the top. But I didn't bring my piece with me. But there it is. It's got a screw in it just to kind of hold it. I can readjust them and do whatever I need to do. So now we're going to start on this one back here that you guys are behind or in front of or whatever. This one here. So the first thing I gotta do is start on a sill up there at the top. So I'm gonna get that done and we'll see what else we can get done. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, I figured I'd bring you and show you what we're doing here. We're casing this out. We're taking OSB, cutting it 5 inches, putting it up here. You can see I got a shim right up here on top of you, trying to square that up perfect. Did the top the same way, put a piece of 5-inch up there. I do need to drop it down and put something up in there, which we'll worry about later. And then we've still got this side over here to do. So, yeah, and I mean, nothing's perfect, so, but all that gets hid with joint compound and corners and all that good stuff. So what I'm doing now is I'm measuring exactly what I need in here. I think we can make 5 work here too. So we're going to go ahead and rip another one at 5, get it installed here, and then we can get our measurement and we can cut our door down. So stay tuned. All right, and about 2 minutes later, that's cut and installed. So there we have a nice casing around our door. So now we can go along and see how wide we need our door. And we are at 24 and a half. 24 and a half. Man, I really need to move that door. Okay. So now that we've got a measurement, I'm going to cut this door at... I got to move this door. Hold on. I hope I don't bounce you guys around. All right, let's move this door out here. Because I'm having about a 1/4 inch difference between the top and the center. And I want to make sure that I didn't get something hung in there. see what the bottom measures. 24 and a quarter. 24 and a quarter. A little bit bigger. So about right here, it starts getting bigger. So I'm going to shim that out. Apparently there's some kind of irregular, whatever. It's not correct. So as you can see, you can start seeing my breath again. So let me get this taken care of and get it warmed up in here again. And I know now that I'm going to cut my door at 2 foot. So we'll get that started next. So hold on just 1 second. All right, and we're back to this old familiar spot. So I went and got, let's see, I got to get around you guys here for just a second. I went and got Gorilla Glue. No, I'm not endorsed by them or nothing. I just, believe it or not, I bought that Gorilla Glue, wood glue at the dollar store. Well, I don't know how to get it. There's no lid. Well, that there didn't work. Try to get this old nasty glue that's stuck in the lid off. Got a feeling that didn't work. Got a feeling that there's more glue stuck up in there. I gotta get around you guys one more time. So far my impressions are not very good. You could not use this straight out of the box. Because it has junk buildup inside of it. There it went, I do believe. Yeah, it sure did. It had a big old glob of junk in it, dried up in it. And you guys wouldn't have been able to use that. So far I don't recommend. I mean, you know, everybody else in the world just as smart as I am, and they know to do that, but... Alright, so now let's see how she comes out of there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let me go down and get this in there. Alright, now let me do the other side without making a ton of mess. How did I do this the last time, people? Because you got to flip it upside down, so that's all that'll get messy. Alright, so I'm going to spread this glue on out and get it all coated. I'm going to flip this thing upside down and kind of start it right into there and then do the same thing. Just kind of spread this glue evenly on out. Just a little bit. It don't have to be perfect. Alright, so now get that side in, that side in. Get my hands cleaned off here. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about you. I'm just cleaning my hands. Alright. So now we're going to start just tapping this just all the way down. Alright, I'm going to have to do like I did before. and stand it up on its end, because apparently that cardboard core in the middle didn't go down as far as I needed it to. So let's, alright, there we go. Ta-da! Now you guys probably can't see it. Oh, there it dropped. See, I just feel like his board that I'm working with is already warped. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Alright, I think I got it right there. So now let me get it back over to here. This end down here goes in just a hair. Alright, so let me get this all clamped up and, oh, it popped back out up here. Right there is where I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting it clamped up so I can push it where I want, and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so there we go. We got it all clamped up, got all the excess glue wiped off. We'll just let it set for a couple hours to dry. And then we'll get the hinge on it and the doorknob on it and kind of get it roughly installed just like that door over there is. And then I'll have all the doors roughly done. Now they're not fine-tuned. Let me get you guys up here where you can see me. They're not fine-tuned. Wow. You guys are not setting very stable there. What's wrong with you guys? Alright, anyways. They're not fine-tuned. I still have to go around and sand the edges. As you can see, the top of the door over there is gapped. I did take my piece of flooring out to bring over here to measure with, but the tops are on this one, because I had to cut it down, is a little rough, so I got to sand it. I got to sand the backbone, the hinge side, or whatever you want to call it, that I'm working on now. I got to lightly sand all that down. Yeah, that feels good. And then I don't have to cut the top or bottom of this. We're all set up and ready to go. So, and they are just being temporarily installed for now until I get more room, like I get upstairs done. Then I can take them out and lay them up there and finish up, texturing the walls. I can lay my flooring. I do stuff like that. So we're just going ahead and pre-cutting them, basically. I will have to fine-tune them and sand them and paint them and all that good stuff later. This is just the initial installation of it. And I got these 3 doors. What, I get them for $10 for 3 doors? Now these doors are regular about $30 a piece. So that's $60. I spent $10. I say $50. But to be quite honest, I've got a couple days into filming and cutting and everything. If I had to do it without having to worry about filming and stuff, you're probably looking at a half a day's worth of work. Is that worth $50? No. But I cut corners anywhere I can, and this is one of the places that I cut the corners, is on the doors. They're going to look perfect. They'll look as good as going out and buying brand new. So let's get all this done, and I'll bring you right back. Of course, it's going to be about 3 or 4 hours for me, but it's going to be about a split second for you guys. And I'll bring you guys back, and we'll get this door hung up and see what happens. Don't go anywhere. Hey, and you know what? While we're already right here, why don't I ask you guys to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, like and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And once you do, smash that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all, so you'll be notified on every single video that we post. Follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. Share us on your social media pages. And remember that when I ask you to subscribe, that should go in the bloopers reel. I know, I do bloopers reels. When I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It's 100% free and does not cost a dime. Just helps our channel grow, just like a thumbs up helps our channel grow. So please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you here in just a split second. Don't go nowhere. All right, so that's going to wrap this video up. It's up. It needs some adjustments. It works fine. Just a couple things I don't like about it. but then they need to be sanded down and painted. I'm going to try to get this off real quick tonight. That's where glue had dried. So I haven't drilled holes or anything, but I do have the hinges on. So yes, it goes up and it shuts. I've not bored any holes for them to latch to or anything. This one over here, do dance with me, darling. Okay, so this one here is the same way. It's just, it now opens and I can close it, but it doesn't latch. You know, I haven't drilled any holes to put a latch plate on. I won't do any of that until final assembly. So let me turn this light out, because I am actually done for tonight. It's about midnight. I keep trying to pull them at level. So, you hear me breaking wood down here. I've got such a mess in here. I got to clean up tomorrow. So that's it, people. Is it worth it? To me, it is. Because I made these openings the sizes I wanted to, which are not standard sizes. So I would have had to have custom ordered a door, and they would have cost me probably $40-50 to custom order them. I got these for $10 for 3. I still got one left. I've got an idea for it that I think is going to be kind of cool. And yeah, I'm looking upstairs. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do yet or what I'm going to get into. But it's nice having that third door around. These come with the hinges hardware. I'm going to replace all of that. I think. At least the hardware I'll be replacing, the handles and stuff. Hinges, maybe, maybe not. I think this one down here might be bent, but I've got another one off the other door. So that's it. So we've got this. The doors are now installed. They look really good. The gap down here, this is the adjustment that I got to do. Down here on the one going into the bedroom is closer at the bottom than it is at the top. That's because I had to fudge with their door opening. Remember, that's where the original door used to be. And it's not perfectly square, but it's within a 1/16 of an inch. I will fudge with it, make it perfect. I know me. So this one over here looks really, really, really good. We got to do some sanding down on the doors. It's actually on there exactly the way that I would want it. So there it is. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day and even better tomorrow and an awesome night. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. And you guys, please, please, please be safe. And we will see you on the next video or live stream. You have a great night.